Hi, thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today, I got my friend Carly Whitelaw from the Munro Group. Munro Group have close to 300 retail stores here in Australia and over 2,000 employees. Some of the brands they have under their management is Midas, Chinori, what's the last one? I can never pronounce it. Malford, that's the one. Clearly, I'm not a customer of them, but these are all big Australian brands that these guys probably have the biggest female shoe retail network in Australia, and Carly Whitelaw looks after all the property. So it's a good opportunity to ask Carly, how is she doing business? My first question to you is, how are you doing business during lockdown while managing 300 stores?
How are we doing business? So there's no travel. So we're doing a lot more deals, obviously, COVID related deals. I'm trying to do more new store deals. We have a whole lot more lease renewals because we're obviously doing shorter term leases in this climate. So the time that I would have normally been using to travel has been replaced with deals. We're leaning on our local teams a lot. So where I would have been pounding the pavement, looking through the centres myself, where, you know, our area managers and state managers who are located within those states, we're heavily relying on them to let us know, and they're the eyes and ears on the ground.
And are landlords doing deals in the same format as they were before?
Largely, I would suggest that the deals are very much the same. Rents are obviously coming down though.
Okay. Now, Carly, you're a mom with 2 little kids, and you also have a husband also working from home. How are you managing over 300 retail stores plus your family while working at home? And will you be going back to the office when you are allowed to?
Yeah, sure. So how am I doing it? Basically, we run a pretty tight ship around here. So
Your home.
At my home. So I'm a real early bird. So exercise is done before the kids wake up. My husband is in charge of morning drop off and I'm in charge of afternoon pickup. So basically, as far as my kids are concerned, I finish work at 4:15 every day. I pick them up from wherever they are, whether they're with a grandparent or whether they're at daycare. And I bring them home, and basically at 7 o'clock at night, I start work again for a couple of hours. So they're in bed asleep. As far as they know, they're going off to school in the day, and then in the afternoon, they're here with us having dinner. So really, it's just making up time in the evenings is really how we make do. My husband and I absolutely share the load 50-50 here in the house, which I'm not sure how people do it any other way. He and I, absolutely, it's a team effort around here, and that's how we do it. He has a full-time job too, and I have a full-time job, and yeah, it's effectively just respecting and understanding each other's responsibilities, and we communicate a lot on, who, if I can't do a pickup, we're literally in each other's diaries, making sure that the kids are the priority.
All right. What would your message be to anyone else who has similar roles to you that look after national portfolios? What would any advice or message be to those sorts of people?
Back yourself, be confident in your product, get your facts right. I think a lot of people that do what we do, trying to get businesses or drive decisions within businesses and influence decisions, but don't have all the facts. Therefore, businesses can't make decisions. So yeah, just be really, really detailed and have all the facts and make it really, really easy for your business to make those decisions, which is going to grow your business.
And any message to landlords out there, both shopping centers and retail strip landlords?
Just have a long-term view. This is no new message to any of the landlords, certainly that I'm speaking to, but we're asking for help right now in what should be a relatively short-term phase in the long life of retail, and have a long-term view. If your retailers are asking for help, just have faith that they're asking it because they need it. And, it's not just a cash grab. Like, people are trying to preserve businesses and create long futures. So, we are in this together. If someone's asking for you for help, help them and assume that your help is going to lead to many more years of retailing in your centre.
That's a good message. Munro Group has just done a deal on Burke Road, Camberwell. Is there a new confidence in retail strips?
So we did the deal a little while ago when there was a glimmer of hope that we were reopening back up for good. We've since done the fit out. The shop is there and ready, finished just a couple of days ago. So we are ready, willing, and able to serve those customers. We've obviously had people servicing that store and getting it ready for opening. And people walking by, whether they're visiting the new Coles Local across the way or visiting the recently refurbished Kmart, the locals are really excited. So we absolutely are looking to grow and looking to open new stores, and that opportunity came about by someone getting in touch and, just as I said before, letting me know all the facts, giving me all the information, and making it really easy for the business to make that decision.
And if you don't mind me asking, what were some of the facts that got you over the line about Burke Road, Camberwell?
Yeah, just finding out what the benchmarks are in terms of performance nearby, and benchmarking that against our own fleet, and just understanding what the opportunity was there for us and in our own sales performance.
So just to clarify, understanding what other tenants are doing in sales on that strip is really what gets you interested in sites.
Yeah, strips are obviously a little bit different to a shopping centre where you've got access to category data and other sort of analytical information that helps drive the decision. So with high streets, it's a pretty manual process. A lot of phone calls to old contacts and then benchmarking it against other nearby locations to kind of spit out an assumed sales level.
It's great to see major retailers leasing shops in strips and in shopping centers. And most importantly, it's great how you're able to manage your home life, your kids, your marriage, and your job all from your study.
And my uni degree.
And your uni degree. Now you're just showing off. Kelly, thank you very, very much for doing this. We appreciate it.
No worries, Ellen.